Hello, all. So, Prince Harry again today is flapping his gums and having a massive tantrum. It's quite bizarre, isn't it, that this alleged royal, yes, I know he's royal by birthright, but his behaviour is not that of a royal, is it really? Now, obviously, since marrying Meghan, I must admit I did like him a bit before, but since marrying Meghan, as we all know, he's gone a bit cuckoo, hasn't he? Just in my personal opinion. Now, obviously, he's appealing the High Court's decision about his security, which is rather alarming considering ever since they've moved to California, all they have done is drive around to get media attention, faked a high speed, dangerous chase in New York, while, of course, Meghan was happily sitting there in the middle, smiling, and Harry doing something with his phone. And Doria, she was just looking at her phone, doing a text message. That's really alarming, that sort of behaviour, isn't it? Considering they alleged they were so terrified. Oh dear. So, what's happening? Prince Harry feels he has been singled out for unjustified inferior treatment since Brexit, the Court of Appeal in London today heard. Harry and his wife Meghan felt forced to step back from frontline royal duties in 2020 as they considered they were not being protected by the institution. Hang on a sec. Didn't they say in one interview that they stepped back for a quiet life? Well, I suppose that could be classed as, basically they moved over there because they had a tantrum, because they couldn't get what they wanted, in other words. High Court previously heard that his status had changed as a result of no longer being a full-time working member of the royal family. But Harry has argued his children, Archie and Lily, cannot feel at home or safe in the UK unless police protection is fully restored. Okay then. Right. The fact that Prince Harry didn't even bother to go and visit the King before his court hearing, that's a bit weird, isn't it? And considering Meghan has said she never wants to come back to the UK, so what is the point of all this malarkey, flapping their gums and typing and having a tantrum in court and wasting taxpayers' money? What is the point if Meghan has no intention of living back permanently or even part-time in the UK? So all of this is just smoke and mirrors. It's just absolutely ridiculous. They're having a tantrum. They're punishing absolutely everybody, the King, the Queen, and the British taxpayer. British taxpayers have paid £500,000 so far. In my personal opinion, Meghan Markle has said before that the UK is racist, hasn't she? Yep, we all heard that. And so, not only, in my opinion, I feel this is just a punishment to the royal family doing all of this, but a little dig at the taxpayer as well. We'll make them pay out for this court case, knowing we might actually lose. It's really pathetic, and it's about time, in my opinion, that the royal family came out and said something. I know they're in it for the long game and they don't like to comment on things, but I think now is the time that they need to say, look, blah blah blah, whatever they feel is right, that the British public wouldn't take offence to of them speaking out about it. And then we have it, Meghan Markle again. She's made a thing on from GB News. Meghan Markle has revealed that her new lifestyle brand, As Ever, has been causing her sleepless nights despite its successful launch. The Duchess of Sussex admitted the venture has overwhelmed her as she frets about every detail of the business. Oh dear, Meghan. Or is it the fact that you're having sleepless nights because you got a warning? Now, I got this from India Times, I do believe it was. Meghan Markle gets a warning for As Ever after lifestyle brand declares successful launch. An expert notes a possible blunder by Meghan as she has been cautioned for sneaky marketing tactics. Yes, I did see, I can't remember the lady's name. Sorry, my bad. I should have checked first. Never mind. A lifestyle brand blogger or someone like that. She said in an article that Meghan's brand was just basically all you could taste was bitter lemon and sugar, and it was far too runny. This is what happens when you rush things. It just never goes right. I know some people, when it comes to cooking, they've got the gift of the gab in that area, and they can make jam first few times and get it right. Whereas in the likes of Meghan, she should have experimented. She should have added something a bit different. And I'm not saying what, because I've got an idea for my own jam making. Thank you very much, Meghan. Yeah, it looks like she's got a warning for sneaky tactics. And in my opinion, you know when she said, "Oh, we sold out within an hour," I do believe she only put about 4 or 5 products in each basket. That's the only way she would have run out so quickly. And I do think that Meghan, she does owe the UK an apology. Not that we're going to get one. They're both self-entitled narcissists. And to be honest with you, Meghan, the UK won the war, so don't push your luck, darling. And also, guys, just remember, when it comes to this Harry case, there are a lot of people out there, especially on social media, that do think they're law experts, or you get the odd person on whatever platform that try and make out they know a lot about law when their actions are, well, far from being anything lawful, shall I say. It's rather quite not only alarming, quite funny actually. So just stick to the black belt barrister. He actually knows about the law. He doesn't have to pretend or try and be someone he's not, because he is it. So regarding the Harry case or any other law case, shall I say, go over to him and don't take any note of the people on social media. They're not experts. They just want to believe what they want to believe. See you soon.